Hi, Willow. You enjoying that straw pool? So there's no one here yet, so I'm gonna give it a second. Hey guys, I see a couple people are joining the room. I'm just gonna give it a minute and let people find their way over here. Hey, beautiful girl. All right, well, it looks like we've got about a dozen people here, and I'm sure some more will trickle in. But for our straw fundraiser day today, I wanted to let you guys spend some time with our goats who love straw the best. Hi, girls. You're so sweet. Which is our Robo-goats. The straw is such an important part of care here at Goats of Anarchy, but especially for our Robo-goat crew, because a lot of them are not able to keep themselves as warm as as a healthy, regularly abled goat. So these guys really depend on straw in the winter to keep them warm and cozy and comfortable. But they also love to hang out in these straw pools in the summertime. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the goats who definitely appreciate the straw the most, to show you where your donations are going. Hi, Miss Mia. Aren't you sweet? Mia's such a troublemaker. Dolly just got this brand new hot pink leg. It looks pretty good, right? Oh, this is a great question. Heather's asking if frostbite leaves lasting issues with temperature regulation, and that's a great question. No, but these goats just don't move around as much as our healthier, more abled goats, and that's really the only reason that they have any difference in terms of. Oh, Dolly, not a big fan of your shoe today? That's really the main reason that they don't stay as warm. Hi, Caroline. Yeah, these guys are kind of champion loungers. Like Dari here especially. She just like picks a pool and pretty much chills for the entire day. Which is exactly what I would do too, because in this, in their new yard with this like waterfront view, it's basically like they're on vacation all the time. Oh, doing a little headbutting? Good job, girls. Sharon, you're a champion lounger too. I see someone asking if Nova and Pocket are still together. I'm gonna have to check in with the Lawson's caregivers about that because I really don't know. I don't have a great update there. I usually only see them at night check when I go in late at night to make sure everybody's all right. And mostly I just see Pocket being like a little bully. He likes to annoy his neighbors. Hi, Dorothy. Dorothy is such a sweetie. She's one of my favorite goats. Don't tell anybody else. Oh yeah, did you hear that? She's so go with the flow too. She and Rosie, who is headbutting with Caroline over there, are like super explorers. They just walk the entire perimeter of the yard, and even if it's raining, they won't come inside. They really don't let anything stop them from having like a full day outside. And you can see Rosie's chosen to headbutt with someone much larger than her. So that just tells you something about her attitude. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you're beautiful. Oh, Angela, that's a great question, and I've actually never thought about it. Just asking if any of the robo-goats get phantom pains. Not that we've ever observed, but that would be something really interesting to study. This is Poppy, nicknamed Popsicle, and Pilot, nicknamed Rice Pilaf. You guys found a good shady spot? Look at Wolfie scratching himself. Does it feel good, buddy? These goats will scratch themselves on anything. They're so funny. Poppy loves the crates that we put hay in. And once one of them is empty, she'll just like put it on her head and swing her head back and forth to so, like it'll be completely over her head to where there's an edge resting right here, and so she can scratch the back of her neck with the hay crate. Very innovative. I see a question about if the goats eat grass. They do. They seem to prefer the hay though, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because the grass is fresher and the hay is dry. But, so yeah, they'll nibble at the grass, but the bulk of their diet is hay. I see a request for Mia, the lock queen. She's over here with Wolfie. Hey, bud. What you doing, Mia? Plotting your next stunt? If you guys didn't see Leanne's post on Instagram, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, Mia managed to lock herself and all of her friends in their barn and lock all of the caregivers out. So Ian had to break a window and climb in. Vesna, no, we won't see Teaspoon this time. She's on the other side of the farm. Yes, they do like corn chips. That's definitely a favorite treat. And that's pretty much what a Frito is. But they like, you know, any kind, like a Tostito or that type of corn chip as well. Cindy's asking if they ever have to get their horns trimmed, if they grow into their skin. Usually horns won't grow at such an extreme angle that they would grow into their skin. But sometimes if they have been disbudded, but disbudding doesn't always totally work. And so like you can see Wolfie was disbudded, but he has these what you call skurs on the top of his head, which is basically just the horns trying to grow in. So sometimes after a disbudding, goats will still grow horns, but they won't grow in quite right, and they'll grow at an extreme curve. And so occasionally, yes, we have had to trim the ends of Wolfie. Occasionally we've had to trim the ends of horns that were kind of threatening to poke into the back of somebody's neck. But that doesn't happen very often. I see somebody mentioning Blue Eyes and Frankie. And Frankie has blue eyes. I think he's hanging out inside. Oh, look at Bambi. You are just passed out, baby. Are you comfy? She's so sweet. Oh, here's Frankie. Oh my goodness, Frankie, are you losing a shoe? Well, we'll deal with that in a minute, but here's Frankie and his blue eyes. Hey, bud. All right, let's fix Frankie's shoe, huh? Oh, hi, mister. Hi. Can I fix your shoe? Can I fix your shoe? I know. Mia, did you find my camera? Did you just want to be on camera? There you go. This is Mia's favorite spot. She's the only one who can jump up here. Flip this back around. Hey, Twinkle. Twinkle and Mia are like roughly the same size, and they're both missing the same leg, but they're opposite colors. So Mia has been nicknamed Dark Twinkle. Yeah, you guys compliment each other. Someone's asking how Mia and Twinkle actually both, they both were, sorry, I can't talk today. It's been a long day. Why Mia's missing a leg, and she was just born this way. It's just a birth defect. And that's the same for Twinkle. Perky's asking if Maybelle and the Bales know their stall in the big barn, and they absolutely do. It does not take them long after they move up to the barn to figure out which stall is theirs. So when they come in for the night, they go right for their door. They're very smart. Baby is killing me. And Deb wants to know, why don't the three-legged ones have prosthetics? It's basically just whether they need them or not. Twinkle and Mia both get around great without any sort of assistance, so we haven't pursued a prosthetic for either of them. But sometimes as they get bigger, it gets a little more difficult for them to support themselves on three legs, and if that should happen with either Mia or Twinkle, then we'll look into other options to help them out. But for now, they're just fine. We basically just don't want to burden them with something they don't need. Oh my gosh, you are so comfy looking. Oh, CH asking how Lila's doing. She's another one of our three-legged goats, but she's much larger. And she gets around fine, despite being, maybe three or so times the size of Mia. She's missing a back leg, which is an easier leg to be missing, we've found. And so she walks well with just her three legs. Yeah, and Tammy's asking for an update on Teaspoon. Unfortunately, there won't be much in the way of an update to give until she's had all 6 weeks of her vaccination. So it's kind of just a wait and see thing right now, but we're very hopeful. Hi, Lucy. Lucy was in a barn fire as a baby, and she burned all 4 of her feet. And prosthetics have not been a great option for her because her skin is just too thin, and her feet get irritated. And so our amazing volunteer Jeannie, who is a nurse, comes twice a week and wraps her feet in comfy gauze and vet wrap to make sure that she's comfortable. This is Clara. Clara's favorite band is AC/DC. Yeah, you look up for that? When, when the Robo-goats used to be up in the big barn, they would do what we would call the, well, it was like a parade all down the whole aisle of the center of the barn out to their yard, and we would put on music and make it fun. And when we put on AC/DC, Clara would get super hyped. Yeah, you remember that? Was that fun? Was that so fun? Well, in case you missed the beginning, I just briefly explained that the reason I wanted to show you guys the Robo-goats today was because they are some of our animals who are the most dependent on straw to stay warm in the winter, and that's because, as you can see by how lazy everyone is today, except for Mia, down there with her butt sticking out of the hay feeder. They don't move around as much as the other goats, so they just don't stay as warm. So they are really going to appreciate all the straw that you guys have donated. But we have a little time still, and I thought we could just walk over to the Mojo yard and visit those guys as well. Pepper, everybody wants to see you, baby. In case you missed it, the other day Pepper broke a horn, which sounds traumatic, but it does happen from time to time, and it's all right. And sometimes it's just part of being a goat and not knowing your own strength. So yeah, Pepper got a horn caught. We eventually found the horn and realized that it was stuck under this stair. So that's where she got her horn caught, and it broke, unfortunately, and that doesn't feel good. But she's a trooper, and we've just got it bandaged like any other wound, which is how you treat a broken horn. So she looks a little silly, but she's all right. Let's see, we've got a question about how long it'll stay bandaged. It's basically just like any other wound. We'll just check it. We check it every day, and you know, when it looks like it's healed, then we'll stop bandaging it. There are blood vessels in the horn, so when they break, they do bleed. And they don't usually grow back. It can happen when they're young enough, but, and you know, it may grow back to some extent, but it probably won't go back to its full glory. Let's go see. Oh, yeah. You need a little scratch while we're here? Yeah, you need a little scratch. Let's go see Miss Margot. Hi, beautiful girl. Michelle's asking if this feed will be available to replay, and yes, it will. It'll be posted as a permanent video. So no worries. I love how Margot's ears curl up at the ends. It's so cute. It's like a girl with a shoulder-length haircut that kind of flips up at the at the shoulders. She loves the sun. Yeah. Does it feel good to lay in the sun? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see who else we can find. Oh. My sweet girls. Sophie and Chloe have been so cuddly. I just love them. We had a bit of flooding recently, and Captain Silver's asking about if Cody and Mikey got moved during that storm. And yes, we moved everyone who isn't in this big stall just to be extra safe into Lawson's for that night. but there was no flooding, so, or the stalls didn't flood, I should say. CH wants to know how Sophie's doing with her tumor. She does, you might notice that her udder's enlarged. It's because she has a mammary tumor, but it's benign and it's not bothering her, so we're not going to do anything about it unless it begins to bother her. Oh, did you need a better nap position? Hey! What's up, Huck? Yeah, you got such a cute voice. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Hannah. You guys are such a... Look at those ears. You're crazy. How do you look like that? How are your ears so big? Both of them. They're just all ears. Oh, I know, yeah, and the little baby horns. So cute. So cute. Huck, yours are getting kind of big. I see a question about Hannah, if she will walk more. I think everybody's just been a little lethargic because it's been so hot here. So nobody's moving around too much lately. She doesn't seem uncomfortable walking or anything. Hi. It's a good question. Allison wants to know why there isn't any grass in this yard. Basically just because of the way that it's sloped, it collects a lot of water, and it turned into kind of a big muddy pit. So we put down something called stone dust, which is like sand basically, to keep everything dry. And even the goats who do have access to grass don't tend to eat it a lot. So they're perfectly fine to not have grass. And it's better for them to have a dry surface because it's better for their hoof health. Hi, Cody. Carol's asking about Ruby and Annabelle, when they'll come out in the yard. And that really just depends on their healing. So Annabelle is still recovering from a broken pelvis, as well as being extremely malnourished. And Ruby has some issues with her back feet that we're working on. So it probably won't be for a while because they're both on kind of a slow track to recovery. But, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Annabelle. Annabelle's face kills me. Those eyes. Peggy's asking about the giveaway. Thanks for the reminder. If you guys haven't entered yet, we are giving away some really cool items today to thank you all for your support. they're all sunshine themed. One is a t-shirt. There's 2 pendants from a lovely jewelry company that always supports us called Love and Liberation. And then there's like a crocheted sunshine pillow that's super cute. And to enter, all you have to do is email me at video@goatsofanarchy.com, and at 5, so pretty soon, I will randomly pick some winners, and I will just reply to them, to their emails, to let them know that they have won. And Peggy, I know that you had trouble emailing me, and someone emailed me on your behalf, so you're all set. Ruby has been with us for a long time, and she's always been a very independent soul and had a difficult time making friends. So it really just, I mean, I might cry just talking about how sweet it is that she has developed a friendship with Annabelle. It really just warms our hearts here. Annabelle's the one standing up, and Ruby is the one laying down. I see somebody asking about Gigi, so let's find her real quick. Oh, hello. Hi, Cody. Hi, Mikey. Oh, and Gigi. 3 Musketeers. Oh, and Pidge. Hi, baby. I love Pidge. Gigi, where'd you go? Oh. Hey, girl. People asking about you. Nice. Yeah, you want to say hi? She's licking my phone. Okay. Hi, sweet Gigi. You giving everybody kisses? Let's see, there's a question about Gigi's voice, whether or not she sounds like a goat. For anyone who doesn't know Gigi, she is a sheep, impersonating a goat in this yard. And no, her voice sounds so different than all the goats. It's this, I mean, I hope that she'll do it. It's a very, very low, I don't know, it's just very low and like drone-like. I don't think she'll do it on command, though. Hi, Huck. Gigi, can you say something? Can you say something? Not you, buddy. You got a good voice too, though. If we can see Pepper one more time, and then I think we'll wrap this up. Hi, Pep. She's having a good nap here. Oh, sorry, did we wake you up? What are you doing? Oh, I see a question about if Gigi will stay here or move in with the other sheep. She has been a great nanny in here, and I think she can stay for as long as she's happy, but we expect that she will want to be with other sheep eventually. So, you know, we'll take her out there and let her meet them all, and just kind of take it slow and integrate her into the herd a little bit at a time. But yeah, eventually she should be part of the sheep herd. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are all really sweet. But I didn't really have to do anything. I just show you the goats. They're great entertainment. They're so sweet. So much fun to watch. I know you guys really enjoy watching them, obviously. Oh, I've got a cricket on my arm. I'm gonna try and get him off. You see him? You wanna go on the ground? Should we name him? Jiminy. Keep going. We can't end this live until you get off my finger. I'm gonna need it to press end. There he goes. Bye, Jiminy. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here and for all your support. You guys are such an amazing community, and we're so lucky to have you. So I'm going to end this live, and then I'm not sure what time it is, but it should be pretty close to 5 o'clock. So stay tuned for the winners of the giveaway. All right, thanks, guys.